Thank you, Matt, and I would like to thank my co-panelists for the words that they spoke this morning. And as Matt pointed out, I'm the only free member of Bangor 3, and I was there for 31 years, 29 in solitary confinement. Don't want to seem like this is something that you wear on your shoulder. I don't like to compare hell. One day in hell is, equal to 1,000 days in hell. The fact that I was there for 31 years, I had a lot of time to do some thinking and process of thinking. I went through some other changes, but I managed to become free. But what I want to talk about, I've lived on some of the stuff that has been pointed out this morning by other panelists with regards to political prisoners. I was there for 31 years, 29, solitary. But my two comrades, Herman Wallace and Albert Woodfox, they remained in prison in solitary confinement, now convicted for a crime that the state knew they did not commit. They remain in solitary confinement along with other people. You hear about the Angola 3, but there's also the Angola 5, Angola 4. There's the Angola 5,000 when you really look at it. But Herman and Albert and I, we were targeted because we were members of the Black Panther Party. At the time that Herman and Albert went to prison, they were sent to prison. Angola was considered the worst prison in the nation. Some of you may know about it, have heard about it. And Herman and Albert, bringing the ideology of the Black Panther Party along with other comrades into prison, they decided to try to implement some changes, despite the fact that people were in prison. There was ample reason enough, being human, that the administration adhered to the human factor that they were human beings and that they should be treated like human beings. There were, at the time, Angola main crop and product was sugarcane. Once sugarcane was that season derived, it did not rain anymore. A lot of the guys who worked in the field, and Angola, 18,000 acres of land, it grew a lot of sugarcane, because I say it was the main crop, and the labor was like 17 hours a day at 2 cents an hour. Inmate guards ran the prison at that time. They were the backbone of the prison. They manned weapons. If you escaped, they would come behind you and kill you, beat you up. They manned the towers. They also engaged in what we call a wrongful implementation of a system of slavery within slavery, and that is the auctioning and selling of younger inmates into a prostitution. It's not that the Black Panther Party was homophobic or anything like that, but to force younger inmates into that type of action was something that we frowned against. It was impossible to talk to people from a political, humanistic standpoint of view when, they would come into prison and then be sold into some form of sexual slavery. So some prerequisites had to be made, and Herman and Albert began to make some sacrifices, and along with other members of the Black Panther Party, and as a result, they are paid dearly. The fact that they are innocent and that they were prosecuted because they were members of the Black Panther Party is evident and has been made evident to this day. We have countervailing evidence, and where the case is at today with Herman and Albert, both as of now, Herman case is in the state Supreme Court with a recommendation that he should have been given a new trial. We're waiting for the Supreme Court to act on that. But in the case with Albert Woodfox, his case has been overturned. As of now, he does not have a conviction, yet he remains in prison because of some legal hoopla. So, this is why even we talk about political prisoners, it has been my thought and our the people in the activist community, and this thing is catching on more and more and more. We have to continue to link prison with slavery of old. Of course, I know all of you know this is almost like preaching to the choir, but I am saying that we must do this. We have to do this simply because there is it is evident that the two are synonymous with each other. The 13th Amendment, as we know, did not eliminate slavery. It made it much more entrenched. It says that if you were duly convicted of a crime, we can talk about political prisoners being duly convicted of a crime. How many people have been duly convicted of a crime but are morally innocent? So the young brother here from Amir spoke about legality, and we have to kind of change our mindset about legality. You know, at one time I thought if it was legal, I thought that if it was, it was something that was, imparted by the state, if it was legal, it was holy, and it was morally correct.